Good evening, people. Um One of my posts, Coffee with Karan uh, episodes rank has become very popular. So some of my friends asked me that did you just rank them in random or did you have some good reasons to go ahead and rank them this way? Okay, because I posted a 16-second shot and it became quite popular in a matter of minutes and it had about 500 views or so. So they were asking me why did you just rank them that way? Was it a kind of a random thing you just wanted to rank them that way and then you did? No, I had my reasons. So this segment is just explaining my rankings, why I have ranked them this way. Okay, so I'll start with the bottom. That is Sara Ali Khan and Janvi Kapoor. I'm sorry to say it was a completely useless episode. Useless, absolutely. It was it was a complete waste of time, if you ask me. You watch that show and you tell me whether it should not be at the bottom of the list or not. It was just two girls doing hee hee ha ha, it's nothing concrete, nothing of substance. I'm not saying you go to a coffee with Karan and you say something of substance, but there should be some entertainment, there should be some um, witticisms, wisecracks. It was so flat, and both of them were just indulging in what in Bengali we have a term for that, nakamo. That was what they were doing and nothing else. So I you can watch that episode, and if you feel that it's a good episode, then I stand corrected. But I felt it was a complete waste of time, and both of them are young. They're quite happening. I thought it would be a interesting episode because I still remember Deepika and Sonam's episode years back, and that was like a trendsetter. I still remember the kind of it was a very bold coffee with Karan, Deepika and Sonam, and literally they went berserk. So if you're asking me to juxtapose both, two very young happening actresses, just upcoming actresses, having some time together, but completely wasting it. It was a very ordinary episode. Fifth episode I said was I believe Vijay Deverakonda and Ananya Pandey. I think it was a very civil episode. Both of them put up their best behavior. The only thing we could learn was that Vijay Deverakonda was very pally with Ashmika, and I feel something is going on with Samantha. I don't know. He was on the phone with Samantha when she was going to the airport or something. So I thought that episode was very prim and proper. I did realize that there's a certain bit of affection between Vijay and Ananya Pandey. And Ananya Pandey gave a few good answers, I would say, like when she was asked about Arjun Reddy and whether she supports a toxic relationship or whether she would go for that. I felt she gave a very good answer to that. So it was a good episode, but it didn't have that spunk, It didn't have that spark or spunk which kind of separates a coffee with Karan. That's okay. This is a really good coffee with Karan episode. So for and Vijay put up his best behavior. He was a thorough gentleman, and Ananya was very sweet. She's a very sweet girl, and nothing much. It wasn't that great, but I wouldn't call it boring. I watched the episode, but it was definitely it's number five. Number four was Kareena Kapoor Khan and Amir Khan. Again, they were very guarded with their responses. I believe they knew that Lal Singh Chadda is releasing. They didn't want to ruffle any feathers. They didn't want to say anything politically incorrect. I was very surprised with Kareena's rapid fire. She was very cautious and she was very safe and she did not do anything. The only reason why it's at 4 is because Amir Khan really roasted Karan quite well. very subtly he roasted Karan at opportune moments, and that kind of made up for the whole episode, which was not only it was a very flat episode, and the only thing was that we could realize that the pressure to Amir is getting, this pressure of Lal Singh Chadda is really getting to him, because if a person, when being asked to name cricketers of Indian cricket team, says Virat Kohli and then Rohit Shetty, and that Amir Khan says that, then we know that he's very disturbed. So that was one thing we could realize, that this poor guy, this guy he's now he's really in a very very bad shape. Normally he's quite confident about himself when he's promoting movies. He knows where it's going, but he didn't realize that one stray comment and a movie which he made years back would come to haunt him like this. So in this Coffee with Karan, he was very guarded, but yes, he did roast Karan a lot. I mean, and I think that was the reason why I would give it one notch higher than Ananya Pandey and Vijay Deverakonda. Number three, I am saying Sonam Kapoor and Arjun Kapoor. A lot of people may not agree with my opinion. Um, the basic thought process is, a lot of people are saying, how can you say that Sonam Kapoor and Arjun Kapoor, both of them are not at all relevant? How do they get a show on Coffee with Karan? The very fact that they've got a show on Coffee with Karan, that is enough. So they should be at the bottom of the list. I beg to differ on this. I don't think we should demean or humiliate people like this. Yes, I have also my reservations about Arjun Kapoor. But what I liked about Arjun Kapoor in this episode was his honesty. Because he has realized. Earlier he used to come across as a very brash, arrogant person who feels that I am the best, things are not working out for me because the audience is not intelligent enough. But in this episode, he said something very interesting, which I really liked. He said that when he began his career, he set a standard based on which audience loved him. And then after those movies, he thought that he could not live up to those standards. And he's very right about it. I would say when he started his career with Ishaqzade, with Aurangzeb. And I tell you, I really love those movies. And I really liked Arjun Kapoor in both those movies. And then I don't know what happened to him. The very fact that he came on Coffee with Karan and acknowledged that, and he's actually working towards a point where he wants to make amends and he wants to become a hero and he wants to look that part, I felt was very brave of him. And more so, he was quite erudite in his responses and everything. So, and Sonam Kapoor was hilarious. She was on top form. Knowingly or unknowingly, you should watch the episode to see it. She was too funny for words, and that's the reason why I think it's number three. Number two is Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt. Well, it's very easy because both of them have a very um, fun relationship. So the bonhomie between them, the ribbing between them, the white scratch between them, they were all falling in place. And Ranveer was excellent. He's a consummate entertainer. So he really jacked up this episode with his clown acts, and that made it worth watching. Finally, number one. Number one, I have to say this is probably one of the best episodes of Coffee with Karan. Khilari was Khilari. Akshay Kumar was just out of the world, and Samantha was also brilliant with her sassy replies and the way she's handling this, her divorce and everything. It's so cool. It's just go girl. It's something like that. She was really awesome, and the chemistry between Akshay and Samantha, it was just crackling. So that is my assessment. I feel that's the reason why I have rated it this way. The rankings. I don't know what's going to happen next, the next shows when they come, but it does have a logic to it. I didn't just go ahead and blurt out, um, these are the rankings and that's it. I had a sufficiently good reason to rank them this way. Anyways, thanks. Bye.